Lee Kernaghan, welcome to Country Crossroads.
How are you, Rob? Good to see you, mate.
I'm terrifically well, and what a buzz it is finally to get hold of the man himself. Thanks for making yourself available.
Thank you, mate. It's great to be on the show. Yeah.
Terrific, Lee. Now, look, beautiful noise. It's finally out there.
Yep.
What's the feedback been like?
It's been really good, yeah. People are quite passionate about it. I'm loving it.
But you've broken some of the rules with this recording. Tell us about that, mate.
Yeah. Well, we took a different approach in the recording of this record. Traditionally, you get a bunch of players in a studio, we'd all play, and that's your record. Yeah. But we did some layering and we did some programming and building songs up, one step at a time. And we also threw in some elements of like dance, hip-hop, rock, pop, into songs like Ute Me, It's Only Country, Party Town. And so you put on Ute Me in a Land Cruiser or a Ute and turn it up, it's going to make your speakers go boom, boom, boom. In stuff that you don't normally hear on country.
Sure.
The whole album started with a song called Beautiful Noise, but it was a V8 supercar anthem when we wrote it originally, and it was written to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Bathurst 1000.
Okay.
So when I put that together, it had to be rock, it had to be no holes barred, just, let it rip. It's quite a different sounding record.
Wow, fantastic. Are you when you look back at it now, are you pleased you went that way?
Yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
I feel like this is kind of where I want to be right now, and probably in the foreseeable future I'll probably do it a little more this way. Because sometimes when you're recording with a big band, it can just sort of all wash over you, and you think, gee, that's not exactly how I wanted it to go. But I feel like we kind of got it right on this record.
Wow. Now, mate, you've co-written with a number of guys, Colin Buchanan, Garth Porter, Matt Scullion. Now, these guys have been with you for some time. You've been working with them for a number of years. Yeah. How important have they been in your music?
Oh, hugely important. You talk about, say, Garth Porter, for instance. He was the one who encouraged me in the first place to sing songs about my life and where I come from, and my life experiences. And so, Boys from the Bush and She's My Ute and the Outback Club, I was writing about my generation. And all because of the direction that he wanted me to go in. So that sort of paved the way really for all of these other albums that followed. But they're a great team. The music keeps changing. It's kind of like on this evolutionary kind of plane, country music. It keeps changing, and that's what keeps it fresh and interesting.
Now, I see you've sung a lovely duet, New Kind of High, with your wife.
Yeah, she's a great singer and a great songwriter. And I said, Robbie, why don't you help me write this song, New Kind of High? So Robbie and I and Matt wrote it. It's one of the first ones written for the album, and she just sings beautifully. So yeah, I'd like to do more with her in the future. She's great.
Is that your favourite song on the album? Have you got a favourite?
Oh, geez, I love Ute Me. I don't know what it is about that song. It's it rings all my bells, I can tell you that. Okay. Rang a few bells at the Denny Ute Muster too when we played it for the first time.
It sounds like it's a great anthem of a song, really, isn't it? The
thing I love about it is that we've actually got the Gympie Muster crowd singing on that song. Yeah. We'd recorded the basic track when it was time for me to do the Gympie Muster, and I hadn't finished making the record. So we set up all these microphones across the stage and got everyone out there. It was 20,000 people sing along to this, and they learnt the song really quickly, and now they're on my record. Wow. So if you're in that crowd, thanks, I appreciate it. Check's in the mail.
So Lee, what about a message to all our viewers from the man himself, Lee Kernaghan?
Well, look, thanks, Rob, for having me on the show, and to all your viewers around Australia and online around the world, I just want to say a big g'day from me. Thanks for the support that you've given me over the years with my music. I hope you continue to enjoy the music, and maybe that the new album will bring some good times your way. That's why I made it, to bring some happiness into the world. So anyway, look after yourself and take care, and I hope to see you out on the road and out on tour. Maybe this bloke will be there with me as well.